What up, reader fam? Welcome back to my channel. It's time to torture myself. Hey, I'm gonna be attempting another 24-hour readathon. Yay! Why do I do these things to myself? I don't know, they're kind of fun. They're also very torturous. Like they're not easy, honestly, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Today's video is being sponsored by Quirk Books, so thank you so much to Quirk for sponsoring this video. It's kind of weird to think about the last 24-hour readathon because I was just like living my life. I was vibing. It was pre-COVID, like it was February, and COVID really hit in March. So, man, better days, better days. I have attempted some 24-hour readathons recently, and let me tell you, they were difficult, and I didn't make it through. I fell asleep, so we will see how this goes. But like, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. My plan today is to like not stay at the house, which you know is kind of difficult because I can't really go to cafes or anything. But I'm gonna be doing some park hopping today. I'm gonna be hip hopping between parks. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I hope it's gonna be fun.
We'll see. It's gonna be great. We're gonna love it. We're gonna just have a great time. Anyway, the first book that I'm planning to read today is This Is Not the Jess Show by Carey. This book is about a girl named Jess who is living in the 90s, living her life. She's kind of doing everything she can to kind of stay away from drama, but drama just seems to follow her. Basically, she's got overprotective parents. She started having feelings for her best friend, and her sister's health has been declining rapidly. Things kind of take a twist when an iPhone falls out of her best friend's backpack, which, you know, doesn't sound that weird. It's like, yeah, it's happened to me too. I've dropped my iPhone many a times, but it's the fact that they're in the 90s and that iPhones don't exist yet. So like, what be going on here? I'm kind of going in a little bit blind. I do know that there's going to be a trippy element because of the fact that it is being compared to Black Mirror. I've never watched Black Mirror, but I've heard it's pretty trippy. I've heard it brings on a good old trip, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is all about and finding out more information because I feel like I'm really in the dark here. But the other books that I'm planning to read today, I actually did a poll over on my Instagram at jessethereader. If you want to follow me, if you wanna, you don't have to, but if you wanna, you can. I put some books against each other and had you guys vote. First up, we had The Space Between Worlds against Seven Devils, and the winner is, drumroll please, The Space Between Worlds! Hey! This essentially follows a girl who lives in a world where there are parallel versions of herself scattered throughout this multiverse situation, and essentially you can't go to the places where you already exist, like your parallel self already exists. But this girl named Carey, her parallel selves are really good at dying, basically, so she has the ability to travel to all these different places. Then one of her doppelgangers dies in a very mysterious way, and that kind of brings on our storyline. I don't know anything else, but I'm excited to read it. I've been wanting to get back into sci-fi recently. Actually, I've been wanting to get back into sci-fi for a very, very long time, so it's happening. The Space Between Worlds. Then I had The Wicked King against The Gravity of Us, and the winner for this one was The Gravity of Us, which I was really shocked by. I was quite shocked that this one won because of the fact that The Wicked King is like super popular. This one, I feel like I don't hear that much about. Maybe it is more popular than I expected it to be, but I'm actually really excited because I love me a good contemporary story, and that's what this one is. This one follows a boy who has like a heavy presence on social media. He works more so in like the news realm of social media, and his dad ends up winning this competition to become an astronaut, but in doing that it causes him to have to give up his like social media presence essentially. But it also puts him and his family on this reality TV show, and they kind of hate it, and we follow our main character as he basically like tries to sabotage it, I think. I don't fully know. Love me a good contemporary story that brings on the drama. And finally, my last poll was for Don't Call Me Crazy and Brightly Woven, and the winner of this poll was, it's hard to do a drum roll, Brightly Woven! Hey! This is a graphic novel adaptation of Alexander Bracken's book, Brightly Woven. I always had a hard time tracking down the original version of Brightly Woven, so I'm really excited to read this one. Basically, we follow this girl in this village who is a weaver and dreams about a life outside of her village. Then one day, this magician guy comes in and seeks out her help on a mission, and that's what they do. They face off like crazy mad weather and also dark magicians, but also this like magician that just came walking into the village and asked her for some help might have some secrets of his own. So if all goes to plan, I will finish all of these books today. Will all things go to plan? Stay tuned on today's 24-hour readathon. So I'm pretty much gonna dive on in. It's currently 7:30 in the morning. I do have to go to Target when it opens and grab a birthday gift for my cousin's daughter. It's her birthday coming up, and like, listen, I'm not good at buying birthday gifts, especially for little kids. Like, I don't know what you want. I'll figure it out. Anyways, that's the plan. Gonna go to Target, gonna do some park hopping. I'm gonna do like a grand old park tour for you guys. A Missouri park tour. It's gonna be grand. We're gonna read a lot of books. It's gonna be fun. Join me. Here we go.
Walk me in the morning sun. Tell me
be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good.
Update time! I have made some pretty good progress. I have read a total of 78 pages of This Is Not the Jess Show. This Is Not the Jess Show. Why was that so hard for me to say? I still have morning voice, I guess. I really don't have an excuse. Anyway, so far, I'm really enjoying it. So far, it's not what I was expecting it to be. It's going in a direction that I was not expecting. Nope, was not expecting it, which is great. I love when books are unexpected. Like, give me that unexpected quality. I want to go into it thinking I'm getting something and then get something else. Well, sometimes I want that. Like, sometimes the something else isn't as great as what I wanted it to be. So this, so far, is fine though. Like, I'm enjoying it. And I feel like we are on the edge of, like, uncovering kind of the big reveal. So I'm ready for that big reveal to come in and kind of shake up my life, shake up my reading experience. So far, it's been really fun though, just like being in the 90s and like catching all the 90s references. There was a reference to like Saved by the Bell, and I used to watch that as a kid growing up. As I was eating breakfast, I would have like Saved by the Bell on right before I went to school and stuff. So like, it's a bit of a nostalgia trip so far, and like, I love that aspect of it. But yeah, we are at the next park, gonna do some more reading here at this park. I also went to Target earlier, got the birthday gift, we're good to go. Got like a Barbie, got this like craft kit situation thing that she can do, got a little journal. I think we're Gucci when it comes to the gift. I don't know what 6-year-olds like, but hopefully she will like what I got her. And of course, your boy also, you know, had to do some book shopping of his own. But like, I saw this signed first edition and it just like hopped in my cart. And the next thing I knew, I heard the beep, the swipe of the card, and I had purchased it. So I'm excited to read it at some point, okay? Oh man, my stomach is grumbling. You gotta earn the food, buddy. You gotta read before you can eat. Reading, reading, reading. Time for more reading. Yeah, we're killing it. Are we killing it? We're kind of killing it. We're doing good. We're on track. Trackety, track, track, trackety, track, track. Yeah. Get excited. Get pumped. Get pumped. Why am I already tired? I shouldn't already be tired, but I'm already tired. The last park had these geese that are just not nice. Like, they're not nice geese. I am afraid of them. So like, I try to keep my distance. Stomach, quit grumbling. I try to keep my distance, but like, no matter how far away I stay from them, they still just like come up and are like, hey. And I'm like, okay, I sat here because there was a good distance between us, and now you're coming up and taunting me. Can you not? Like, stay your distance, geese. I don't got nothing for you. I don't got no bread. Maybe I should have brought bread, but like, no, they're not nice. They don't deserve bread. At least they're not nice to me. Like, maybe they're nice to other people, but like, they always just like, I don't know, they give me bad vibes, okay? They give me bad vibes. They do not pass the vibe check. No. I need more coffee. Do I need more coffee? Probably not, but I think I do.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now, just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
Time for another update. I've been to like 3 parks since I last talked to you, I think, and I've gotten to like, have I been to 3 parks? I can't remember for some reason. Like, all the parks are just like meshing together in my mind now. I've gotten to page 200, and This Is Not the Jess Show. I'm on chapter 29. I wanted to be done by now, but I'm not done yet. I do only have like 75-ish pages left. Yeah, like around, okay, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe nearly 100 pages, but it's fine. I'm almost done. And once I'm done with this book, I think I'm gonna dive right on into the Space Between Worlds, because this is gonna be like a bit of a different shift, because this is more sci-fi, this is more contemporary, so feeling like shifting it up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I am already feeling a little bit of like, you know, burnt out a little bit. Oops, is that a problem? But you know when you just like read something all day, and also when you expected yourself to be done with it already and you're not done with it already, that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm like that urgency to just be done. Gonna finish this one, then dive into that book. But so far, wow, this is definitely not going the way that I expected it to. Like there have been some major developments. Wahahaha, that's what I will say is wahahaha. It's definitely like blowing my mind a little bit, blowing my mind more so in that I am angry for our main character. Like our main character is put through stuff that is just, it has me saying basically the audacity. The audacity. Like what? If I was in this main character's shoes, I would be rioting. I would just be like burning the place to the ground basically. I don't know how she's holding it together, but I applaud her because what the heck. I'm very interested to see how things kind of come to a close in here, but so far it has been very it's been not necessarily trippy, I guess you would say, but it's been very what's the word I'm looking for? It's been very it's had me thinking, excuse me, what, so many times. So I don't know what's a word that would embody that. I guess you could say shooketh. I've been shooketh quite a bit. I don't know the exact word that I'm looking for, but it's not what I expected it to be, and I just cannot believe the things that the main character has been put through her whole life. And honestly, in some ways, it's like bringing up the conversation of consent, which is really interesting. And I'm here for that because there's just a lot of things that I can't even go into it. I can't go into it. But anyway, my plan is to finish this at the next park, and I just got myself some boba. Hey, I went to the boba place that I like had somewhat of a negative experience with recently. Like I didn't love their boba, but I got the taro milk tea, and it's got the black bobas. The last time I went, it had the clear bobas, and like I just wasn't really into it. It wasn't the bursting boba balls. It was just like clear boba balls, and I just wasn't into it. So hopefully this is a better experience. We will see. Some things that have happened at the park. Story time. So definitely past somebody that I matched with on a dating app. It's fine. I just looked at her and was like, oh, I definitely matched with you on a dating app, and I didn't act on it because I am bad at dating apps and bad at dating. Listen, when you've been out of practice, like it's been 2 years, nearly 3 years since I've been in a relationship, and I am out of practice. Very much so out of practice. It's honestly to a point where it's like the thought of like trying to establish a relationship is crippling. Like I'm like, I want it, I want to do it, no thank you. So anyway, I'm sharing too much of my life right now. And then another park that I went to, I encountered some nice geese, and it was nice. Like I was eating a little lunchy lunch, and the geese were just like chilling, taking care of themselves, giving themselves a little bath and just floating on by, and I was like, wow, the other geese at the other park could never. But these ones, they had good vibes, good geese vibes. But I ended up quickly leaving that park because a busload of kids were dropped off, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this today. Not today, Satan, not today. Anyway, on to our next park. Gonna sip me some boba while I read, and I'm excited about it. Just gonna start wearing my hair like this. Peace, love, boba.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead.
The lighting is atrocious in my car. Is that better? That's not any better. It's fine. We'll deal with it. I finished This Is Not the Jess Show. I ended up really enjoying this. I feel like I wish I would have gone into it without really knowing the description. Like, I feel like knowing the description, you kind of, you're just like, what am I trying to say? There's like an urgency for like a certain element to come into play because you know something's coming, so you have this like urgency. And so I wish I would have gone in like not really knowing anything about it because I feel like I would have enjoyed it even more, but I still really liked it. The ending though definitely kind of like leaves it open to there being a sequel, which I thought this was going to be a standalone, but like I don't know that it is. Like it's not one where it's like it doesn't work as a standalone necessarily. Like it could just be like a one book, one and done situation, but I think it could lead to another chapter in this story, another book in this story, so I'm really interested to see if that's the case. I feel like a lot of the time while I was reading this though, I was just like, the audacity, like this poor main character went through it in this book, like just the manipulation manipulation, the lies. I cannot. Then I started the Space Between Worlds. I'm 96 pages in. When I tell you this book pulled me in, it pulled me in, man. It was just like, which has me really excited. I haven't read a sci-fi book in a long time, and this one is just like doing it for me. It's got like a multiverse situation. And I was a little nervous going in because I thought that I wouldn't like fully click with the world and like fully understand everything, but the author does such a fantastic job of just kind of laying everything out for you so you fully understand everything. There is still a bit of like suspension of disbelief that you have to go into this one with, but I'm here for it already. I really love our main character. She is fantastic. She's a freaking boss. And I'm so looking forward to like following her on this journey and seeing where she ends up by the end of it. I feel like I can fit 2 more parks in today, potentially before the sun goes down. I want to finish this one before I like have to come home, before it's dark out. So my goal is to finish this at the next 2 parks. I stopped by my house because I had to go pee and also realized that I haven't really had any water today. So I got myself some water. Gonna be taking care of myself. Gonna be hydrating myself. Oh, I need to give you a Boba review because I finished the Boba. I love the taro flavor, like they did that, but the thing about this Boba place is that their pearls, their black pearls are just so stiff, like they're just hard. Like I think that they over boil them. Is that what they do with them? I don't really know the process of making the Boba balls, but I think that they boil them. I think that they over boil them, and so they're just like they're too tough. Like I don't want to like break my tooth trying to gnaw on a Boba ball. Like I just want to like eat them in peace. I want to be able to bite into it and it just like tear apart, you know? That's my review on this Boba. Mind you, this was better than the last time I got it from there, so happy about that. But we'll probably still be sticking to my normal Boba place because they never get it wrong. Time to go to the next few parks. Gonna get some solid reading in. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
Okay guys, I'm home quite a bit earlier than I expected to be. It is like getting late. Oh, my microphone is like, make an appearance. Hello, microphone. We're just gonna move that over a little bit. Now you know my secret for audio. Anyway, I have 70 pages-ish left in the Space Between Worlds. I decided to come home early because it was getting pretty chilly outside. I have been trying to convince myself that it's spring and that it's like really nice outside, and like it's decently nice like during the day, but then like around this time it gets pretty chilly and everything is still dead. I want the trees to have all their leaves, I want the flowers to be in full bloom, but like no, everything is still dead. It's still technically winter, so you know. In my mind though, I just want it to be spring. I'm ready for that springtime. Been loving this book. I love the writing style. I feel like the author is just doing such a great job of making it a really engaging book, both in terms of the plot and the characters. Our main character is far from perfect, but that's something that I love about her. I love how flawed she is. I love how just kind of upset she is with certain things that have happened, and there's just so many secrets throughout the book. So many secrets, like you just are like, there's gotta be more to this. There's gotta be some things that I'm not being told. So I'm loving it so far. Really excited to get through these last 70 pages, but I'm gonna be having myself some dinner. I went and got me some Panera. I got a turkey bacon bravo, one of my favorite sandwiches from Panera. And I also got a side of bread, which I feel like doesn't make sense because like I'm having a sandwich that has bread on it already and I'm having bread as a side. I don't know. For me, that like doesn't make sense, that combination, but I love bread. I can't help myself. So I'm gonna take a break from reading, watch some anime, have a sandwich on the side, then I'm gonna get back to this sucker. This sucker. Y'all? I just about pooped myself. I was getting the mail from my mail lady. I grabbed the mail out of her hands and then she turned to walk away. We were having little, you know, small talk like, hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And then she goes, ah! And then I looked in the direction she was looking in and I went, ah! And there was a snake. I'm sure it was a harmless snake, but still. Nearly pooped myself because snake. If you couldn't tell, I'm not the biggest fan of snakes. Would have preferred to have not seen a snake today, but saw a good old snake. Like, why did I see a snake in my front yard and not out there in the parks that I was at? Like, huh? Okay, dinner time. I had my dinner. I read in a really uncomfortable spot. I know this spot looks really nice and comfortable, but like honestly, it's not that comfortable. But the reason why I even sat there in the first place was because I knew it was uncomfortable. I kind of wanted a spot where it would like help me stay awake. And I feel like when I'm in a comfortable spot, I'm more likely to like fall asleep or take a nap or whatever. Anyways, I read in that spot and I finished The Space Between Worlds. Oh, this cover trips me up. Every time I look in like the viewfinder, I'm like, is this way, that way, this way, what way? Anyway, this book, y'all, I feel like people are sleeping on this book. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I feel like I haven't heard buzz around this book, but like it's so freaking good. Mind you, I had some issues with the pacing. It's not like a full-on 5 out of 5 stars for me, but holy heck, it's so good. If you haven't checked it out yet, you should check it out. Again, this cover be tripping me out. The next book that I'm gonna be tackling. Also, guys, I got a freaking pimple popping up. Can we not, pimpy wimpy? Get off my facey wacy. Anyway, the next book I'm gonna be reading is The Gravity of Us. I'm really interested to see how this one goes. I feel like I don't really know where the plot's gonna go. Like, I don't know that much about this one. I do know that there is a gay relationship in this one. If you're looking for some gay rep, here you go. Check out The Gravity of Us. I mean, let me read it first, and then I will let you know if I recommend it or not. I'm excited to get into this one. This is what I'm gonna be reading. I'm gonna grab myself some coffee because your boy is exhausted. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm exhausted. I shouldn't be. I should not be at all. But I'm tired. Wish me luck. Hello, everybody. So, I don't know if you can tell, there's some natural lighting coming through the window. I'm obviously disheveled. So yeah, I fell asleep last night. It's currently like 8:43 in the morning. So, your boy failed the 24-hour readathon. Crying through the pain. You know what? It's okay. It was a successful reading situation. I read a total of 2.5 books. I got to page 136 in The Gravity of Us last night, and I'm really enjoying this one, and I'm definitely gonna continue reading it, but like, your boy failed this readathon. I don't know what happened. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get like 30 minutes, like just a 30-minute nap. It was not even that late. Laid in bed. The next thing I know, I'm waking up being like, where am I? So that's the situation. I'm sorry for being such a fail. I'm actually so upset though, because this is like my 3rd time recently trying to do a 24-hour readathon vlog and just failing so miserably. Instead of ditching this vlog like I ditched all those other vlogs, I'm still gonna post it. I still had a successful reading situation in this vlog, and it's fine. It's not fun. So again, a rundown of what I read. This Is Not the Jess Show. Really enjoyed it. The Space Between Worlds. A great solid sci-fi. I'm here for it. Then I started The Gravity of Us, and we'll definitely be finishing this one this week because I'm really enjoying it so far. That's what I read during my 24-hour readathon. I'm sorry for being such a failure. I don't want to talk about it. You guys should let me know down below in the comments if you have done a 24-hour readathon recently and how it went for you, or if you think I should attempt this again and actually like follow through and make it and not fall asleep. I mean, I want to do another one because I'm really upset that I fell asleep last night, honestly. Like, yeah, I'm so mad at myself. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just upset. Like, freaking Jesse, why'd you fall asleep? But anyways, if you like this video, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your day is bright, that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye-yo! That bye-yo was hard to film holding the camera. Bye-yo! Okay. Later.